Hey guys, welcome to part 4 of the Shuriken Particle System tutorial. And this one will be covering sprite sheets, so if you wanted sprite animations for your particle effects, you can add them this way. I'm just going to be using a simple sprite sheet that I just downloaded off the internet. You can create your own. You'll have to go through and make each one a certain size and in whatever order that you want. I'm probably not going to be covering or maybe I will in the future on how to create sprite sheets, but there's other tutorials out there and different sprites you can download for free if you really want to. But yeah, I just downloaded a quick one just to use for reference or just to test it out, show you guys. So we're just going to go through. So I just imported this, and what we'll also want to do is create a new, let's see here, a new material, and we can name this explosion. And what we'll be doing is just taking this and dragging and drop it on here so we can change it to what we want. So we'll probably just do additive for now. It's not, or maybe it might have to be something else, but we'll just test that out for now. And so we'll go and click on our particle. We're going to have to disable a couple of these settings just so we can see it a little better. Let's see. Alright, we'll just leave it like that so we can actually see the particle effect. So instead of this one, we will go and change this to explosion. Or actually, let's see here. Maybe we don't need that, maybe we can just drag and drop it. I just didn't want it to mess up anything. Sprite sheet. So, okay. So we're going to have to do this by rows and columns, so it'll be 5 by 5. So in order for this to animate, we're going to have to change 5 by 5. And we might have to adjust some of these settings just so we could see the actual animation to action, because right now it is a little insane. So instead of a mesh render, we're going to change this to billboard. And we'll probably want to change the emission a little bit so we can see this stuff better. Let's see, cycles. That must be how many cycles per update. Alright, let's see here. We're going to slow this down. We kind of want to view the particle. So now we can zoom in here, and you can see it slowly fading out. We can give the life a little bit more. Let's see here. You can see it animating, but it animates really slow. Now we can get more here. So there's going to be 25, so I'm guessing that's how many it needs to go through. And now we see little explosions going for the particle effect. And you can pretty much do this with any particle you would want. Like I said earlier, each box has to be a specific size to go through. So, yeah, so if each one was, let's say, 64 by 64, you're gonna have to do the math and calculate for each row and whatnot. But it's pretty simple to do. There's different tools out there that can take all your images and put them into a file like this. So it's pretty easy. Okay, since we have it all animated, I'm going to adjust some of these settings again, just so we can get a cool effect. now we have pretty much a wall of fire going right now, which is pretty awesome. You can do cool effects with explosions. You can do like power-ups for your character. So if your character got a buff and you wanted an explosion animation or something cool like that, sprite sheets are perfect for that. And you can do pretty much anything you want with the animation. You can adjust the particle to be however you want. And yeah, just mess around with this, guys. Hopefully you make some cool stuff, and I will see you next tutorial.